Good, glorious morning, everyone. Uh, I'm actually stretching the morning. It's about 11:30, so uh, I've had a really, really good day. Oh my gosh, it's such a good day. It's such a beautiful day. It's a little hazy. I'm showing you my plants, so they're gonna get better. Oh, and there's Penelope. Oh, she's waving to you. That is a beautiful, beautiful gift. And she puts me out pretty much one bud at a time. And uh, she's just opening now. I can almost watch her in a time lapse sequence because she goes, I think, really slowly so that I can absorb the energy and the beauty. But she has quite a few more um, blossoms pending. So I think she'll be opening up more. Oh my gosh, there's lots of them. So she's going to be really, really beautiful in a few days. I think overall, my plants like it here in Cyprus. It's a little cool. It's always been windy. I rode my bike this morning all the way to HEB, and it was wonderful. It was like 2.5 miles one way, and it's the first time I've done this since the stroke. And it really, really, really feels good, and I feel good afterwards. So I just wanted to share that with you. And while I was riding, I was listening to some of my favorite gospels. Tasha Cobb's uh, He Knows My Name is one of them. And I'm going to put a praise on it. And there's power in the name of Jesus to break every chain. And so I was actually singing that song when I walked into HEB because, I mean, it's the Easter holiday weekend and people are out gathering their things to be at home or wherever with their family. I don't think anybody's staying at home. I think they're going over to family members' house or whatever. Because there was a lot of cars. But then I guess, some people are having to go to the supermarket because it's the weekend and that's their habit. I didn't really need anything at the supermarket. I just went in there and bought a bottle of hot sauce because we can't find the hot sauce after we moved. And my grandson says he packed it and it was his charge out of the refrigerator. So I went in and bought a thing of hot sauce. So, because I really didn't need anything, I just wanted the ride. I wanted the time. And so, what I've discovered is that I can be quite content up here in this Cypress area. There are lots of little lakes and ponds and things. There's a dragonfly park, and when I got to the other side of it, there was a, a more flowing kind of lake, and a bigger lake. And then when I was coming back, there's a little park called Honey Creek. And everything about here is like about lakes and of course it's called Bridgeland, and I guess it's called Bridgeland because they're bridging over all these little lakes. um, and so I'm told there's over 100, I want to say 100 acres of um, hike and bike trails and lakes and all this. And so they're building the territories around, they're building the communities around the lakesides, and it is absolutely gloriously beautiful. You know how I love my water, and it's not quite my island, but it's a good place to settle down. And speaking of settling down, I hope that many of you who have had the opportunity to work at home, or just, well, even if your job kind of cut out for a while, I hope that you've had the opportunity to really settle down. And I hope it's not all of us are outdoor people, but I definitely am, and I definitely know some. And one of the things that I noticed is that there was a certain type of little bird that was prominent at the apartment where we were. And when we had come out here a couple of times, I didn't see any because there's so much construction and there's so much stuff going on. And so when I went back to the apartment for a time when I think I shared the video where there were a lot, just a gazillion of birds that came swarming into the tree that was in front of my patio at the apartment, and then they, of course, I talked to them. I told them, I hope some of you come to Cyprus with me because I'm going to miss you. So a few days after we had moved in, um, Marvis had come into my room, and he pointed to something outside my bedroom window. And it was one of those little birds. I don't know what kinds they are. I don't know if they're a wren or or a sparrow or what, but they would sing every morning. I loved the sound of the birds in the mornings. And I'm pretty sure you guys heard them a lot when I was doing videos. And so there was one just kind of right outside my window on the ground, and he wasn't pecking around for anything. He was just kind of sitting there like, good morning, I'm here, I'm calling my friends. And so I'm mentioning that because I'm outdoors right now with my plants, and over at the I know you probably can't see it, over in the corner of the property, there's a little plant that has like flowers. It's a hedge, and it's a hedge that I grew up with in my grandmother's front yard. And those hedges attract bees. I'm okay with that, but I'll have to be careful because um, not everybody likes the bees. And then there's some in the other corner over there. And so evidently my little winged friend called over some of his friends, because there were two playing over there just a moment ago, and I can hear the sounds of a couple of them in the background, and you probably can too. So I'm just selfish enough to believe that they heard me and they followed me. Oh, well. Anyway, that's how happy I am today. That's how full of it I am today. That's how full of love and joy and happiness and peace I am today. I'm not afraid of anything. I am feeling good. I think I'm looking good. I sashayed in front of my son. He was playing this game. So I stopped in front of the game. I says, am I pretty today? Don't answer that because I know I am. So I hope that you are having such a wonderful experience, especially during this holy day season, this holy day weekend. May the love, may the consciousness, the conscious awareness, may your conscious awareness of the love of God is made manifest in your life to the point that you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can believe it. And no matter what you're going through, Set your fears aside, because perfect love casteth out all fear. Put a smile on your face. Put a spring in your step. You might be somebody's miracle today. You just never know. And if nothing more, just like when you go to the gas station, you notice your car is just about on E, and you go to the gas station and you're gonna fill her up. That was another Tasha Cobbs song I was listening to this morning. Fill me up till I overflow. Yes. Let that be your song today. I'll send it to you. Be filled up with the overflowing love of God. I am. I'll send some to you. Have a glorious day.